Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge and welcome to Table Tactics, which is a physics-based game where we need to do something that I don't think I could actually bring myself to do in real life, and I think maybe quite a lot of other people would struggle to do it as well, and that is to fling marbles at painted wargame miniatures with the idea being to knock them over. And if you've ever spent ages delicately and carefully painting your Space Marine miniatures or your elf miniatures or other wargame figures, the very last thing you'd want to do is smash marbles into them. The idea of it brings me out in a cold sweat, because if you do that, the miniatures will break and the paint will chip off and get scratched, and it's all a great big no-no in real life. Absolutely, you would not do that. But in Table Tactics, that's what we need to do, and it's all completely fine, because of course, the figurines are virtual. It's all good. We win the game by using physics to knock over the opposition miniatures, and no paint job gets destroyed, which is wonderful. So, do you know what? Here we go. Time to dive into the demo of Table Tactics, because we are playing the demo today. Links are in the video description if you're interested, and do a bit of physics-based battling where no miniatures are harmed. Okay, so first up, let's take a quick look through the player's handbook, shall we? Just so we can sort of figure out what we need to do and what's going on. This is a turn-based strategy game where you play against the computer. Enemy units have a red podium and icon. Your units have a green podium and icon. Okay, right, so red bad, green good. I am with you so far, that's fine. To defeat enemy units, you must physically knock them over. Okay, right, still following you, nice and simple. Each unit has different properties, cost and attack. Catapults shoot marbles that roll around, archers shoot precise arrows, knights can ram into nearby units, and many more for you to discover. Experiment with different units, and come up with your own strategies. Okay, so it's not all just chucking marbles around, like I thought it was. We've got different unit types that will have different kind of physics properties. So the marbles are going to be a little bit kind of haphazard, the archers are going to be a bit more kind of accurate, and the knights can just, run in and do exciting kind of ramming attacks. And that's quite fun, I like that, that's quite good. So yeah, okay, that's all fine. Knocking over an enemy will earn you 1 coin. Use the build menu to spend coins on new units. So I don't think the enemy have got kind of like, health bars or anything. I think once the enemy is knocked over, that's kind of it. They are down, they're out, they're gone, they're dead, whatever. They're removed from the battlefield, and we get a shiny coin. Okay, and then we can spend the coins on exciting bits and bobs. Dogs and knights, grand fire mages. Oh, that sounds exciting. I'd like one of those. And then new units can't move until the next turn. Okie dokie, right, that's fine. New enemies spawn each turn. They move toward your castle and attack it. If your castle is attacked 5 times, you lose. If you survive all the turns and knock over all enemy units, you win. Right, okay, that seems simple enough. They're going to go for the castle, try to keep the castle safe, and we've got, sort of 5 lives or whatever, effectively. So we can't have the castle attacked too many times, or else it's going to be game over, and for us to win, we need to survive all the turns and knock over all the enemy. Okay, that's fine. In the full game, you will be able to acquire new figurines and build a custom roster. Oh, that's exciting. So you can build up a little kind of sort of army of people that you want to take into battle with you. Well, that's quite fun. The demo gives you preset units to try out. Okay, that's fine, because it is a demo and such. Although, they do look quite good. I like how these look. So over here, I guess these are our ones. So the good sort of, the forces of good are a couple of wizardy looking people. I'm assuming they're wizards, because they've got big kind of pointy wizardy hats on. A knight, an archer, and I'm hoping that's on our side, a big kind of stompy thing. Big stompy troll of some kind, don't know. And then over here, I imagine these are the bad guys. We've got various kind of orcs. There's a wolf type thing. There's a, don't know what that is, like a blob, a sort of generic blob type thing. And in the background, of course, there is a dragon, because there has to be a dragon. So, okay, yep, lots of things. That's all. You'll figure out the rest. I mean, that's quite optimistic, but okay, I'll give it a go. We hope you enjoy. Yeah, okay, right, here we go. Let's dive in. Okie doke, here we go. Let battle commence. And it looks like we're playing as the Green Rangers. Okay, so we've got 5 hit points, 5 health, whatever, so 5 hits on our castle over there. And right now we begin with 3 coins. So is it worth maybe buying something to begin with? I think that's what we've got to start with. So our starting roster is a couple of archers, couple of knights, a couple of catapults possibly, and then, that thing up on the tower. So I think that throws marbles, That could be quite handy. And then those two things, not quite sure what they do. They're melee fighty people, and of course they chuck arrows at people. So how about right now we begin by going to that big tower. So how do we do this? We just click on the tower. Okie dokie, right, there we go. There's a teapot. We're around a table. Oh, that's magnificent. Oh, that's exciting. Oh no, that also makes me a bit nervous. Because that kind of does imply that maybe we are chucking marbles at figurines around this table. It's a virtual table, Pench. Everything is fine. We're not really damaging loads of, fine, intricate paintwork. It's all good. But yeah, look, there's a teapot. There is a teapot. We are drinking tea. Tea confirmed. Wonderful. There's a mug over there. There's a cup over there. But not throw marbles at the teapot. What if we break the teapot and the tea goes everywhere? That'll be a terrible waste. Also, it'll go on the battlefield and cause problems, but we don't want to waste tea. That'd be sad. So, okay, right. Don't throw the thing over there then. Yeah, there's a whole room in the background. There's all sorts going on. All sorts of things. Sticky tape over there. Right, lovely. Well, there we go. So, yeah, we are sort of playing on a table. We are playing a tabletop game, which is quite fun. And then, yes, we've got ourselves... yeah, they are catapults, look. There's a catapult thing sort of down there, just to the right of our tower. So, yeah, we've got this whole sort of board set up, made of blocks. There's trees around, and our people are on this side. Where, there's the other kind of catapult thing over there. Right, and there are the enemy. So how about right now, what do we do then? Attack, hold to charge. Okay, let's see if we can knock over a few of whatever those things are over there. I can't quite see. So if I click and hold, this is going to... So that sort of orange blob there, I imagine, is going to kind of expand out and move toward the enemy. So let's do that. Let's give it a go, shall we? So boom, there we go. Right, down comes... Okay, that was poor. I hit one thing. Although it has gone. It's so gone. It's been removed from the table entirely. But... yeah, we could have sort of skittled a lot of them around, but no, we took one out. It was a very precise marble shot. The marble is still rolling around. Okay. So do we now need to... Oh, right. We can't sort of look around the map, Oh, can we? Oh, no, we can look around the map. Okay, no, that's fine. We have to sort of right-click and then we get into like a move mode. Okay. So how about then, what do we do with... Let's do you. Okay, so again, right. It is a slightly different thing. Can we move? Can we move this? Yes, we can. Okay. Is that our kind of moving range, that circle? Yes. Okay, right. So we can't move any further than that circle. So these things don't move very far. But that's fine because, they're big and sort of chunky. Right, so if we go... press the wrong button. Hang on. Right, if I press the right button, if I sort of go... Oh... Okay, hang on. I'm going to do that. I'm going to roll... Oh, no, they... right. So they roll the marble out in front of them. Oh. Okay, so we hit 3 of the baddies, but only one actually got knocked over. The other one sort of, got sort of tumbled around, but they're still upright. Bother. Okay, never mind. Right, it says on the left, though, if press tab, we go to the next unit. Right, so we are now an archer. Okay, so let's try... and archer the front sort of whatever that is. Yeah, blob just there. So go like that. Haha, that knocked 2 over. Okay, we're up to 7 coins. Right, okay, and then come back here. We're now... right, okay, we're the other archer. Kind of feel like as an archer we should stay on the high ground. Yeah, it's good to have the high ground. Right, so chuck an arrow at you. Boop. You've fallen over. Okay, we're on to 8. I don't imagine the knights are going to have much to do. I mean, we can sort of click and... Okay. Right. I suspect maybe that was a poor choice of thing to do. Because you've run forward toward the enemy and now they're going to swamp you. Botherations. Okay. I think we... let's go to this thing. Let's go to that thing. And just sort of go like that and then try and roll a marble through the middle of this. That's not going to do anything. Oh, come on, take some down. We're on 12. We're on 12. That was a good shot. That was a good shot. Okay, right, good. And yeah, our last person is here. Okay, so if we move you forward and then just kind of go like that, what do? Oh, you just sort of bash into them. And it did nothing at all. Brilliant. Okay. Good. Good. We've now got 12 money, though. So is it worth getting ourselves a marble shooter? Shoots a marble straight ahead. I wanted the... Where's the tower? A block. Oh, we can buy individual blocks. A house gives an extra 2 coins per turn. Oh, that might be worth doing. So we have like a passive income. So if we have a bad turn and don't knock anybody over, we at least do get some coins. Okay, do you know what? We'll buy ourselves one teeny tiny house, and that can go... Oh, it can't go up there. Boo! Okay, we'll put it just there. There we go. So we've got a little house. And then, can we buy... Yeah, marble shooter. I imagine is that. Marble catapult. Marble catapult must be that. So that one there's got to be a marble shooter. Oh no, we can't afford one of those. They're 15. We've only got 7. Okay. Yeah, that's locked. And that's locked and that's locked. Do you know what? For now, let's exit the build menu. And I think we're done. So we shall end our turn. Let's see what the enemy do. Okay, so they just sort of move toward our castle. They don't attack our people. They go for the castle. They are attacking our person. Okay, no, boo, away with you. Okay, oh, they're going to get swatted. If they're knocked over, I assume they go out? Do they go down? I don't know. They've knocked themselves over. Okay, the red orcs are making themselves look a little bit silly. They're sort of latching on to us. Oh, this is terrible. Although they are knocking themselves over again, I think. They're just killing themselves by jumping at us. This is brilliant. This is working very well. There you go. Fall over, you lot. Okay. It's our next turn. So we're up to 12 money already. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. Some big terrifying things have happened there. How do we zoom in? Select unit, hold. Oh, okay. I don't think we can zoom in necessarily. Okay. I think you need to try and take out those big things at the back. So if you do that, yes, that should be good. That's going to get some good... That was not as good as I wanted it to be. Although, we have pushed them back. A few of them are a bit further away. Okay. Oh, no. Right. Fire an arrow at you and hope it knocks you over. Okay, 2 are down. 2 of those are down. Okay, yes. Give us the shiny coins. Thank you. Okay, if we get 15, we get Fire Mage. And that sounds very jazzy. Okay. Other Archer. Okay, come forward. Come forward, other archer. There we go. And, there are some up here. There are some up here, but I think we're going to go for the big chonky lads. So let's do that. Okay, these guys are surprisingly resilient. Am I supposed to be hitting like their heads or something? I don't know. Right, you. Go like that and just sort of try and smash into things as best you can. Okay, 2 are gone. Our guy is positioned slightly wonkily, but okay. And yeah, we'll try and go sort of that way to smash through those that were around us. So yeah, we're up to 18 coins. Okay, that's good. And now we've got these. Okay, so if we try and roll that like that, it might take out those 2 that are all the way down there. So if we just sort of go like that, look, here we go. And boom! Okay, are they both down? I think they are. I think they're both down. Okay, that was pretty good. That worked. And then over here, we've got the same sort of a thing. So I'm just going to sort of chuck that as hard as we can and just hope it does stuff. Okay, it's taken out one of the guys at the back. One of the guys at the back has gone. And now we're on 23 coins. Okay, let's build a thing. So I think a Fire Mage sounds like a jazzy kind of a thing. Let's have a Fire Mage. And we'll put you kind of in the middle over here. We'll see where the issue is. But let's put you just there on nice high ground. And then I think, just to make sure we don't run out of money, let's get another house. And then, yeah, now we get 4 coins per turn, which is just a nice handy sort of a thing, isn't it? And there we can't do that. We could buy a dog. Is it worth buying a dog? I don't think it is. Right. Everybody's had a turn. The mage obviously hasn't done anything, but they have just appeared. So they get to do something next time. Okay, right. End the turn. So these blobby things are kind of coming toward us. The archer is probably thinking, oh my goodness, there's a load of blobby things. That blobby thing is attached. It's fallen off. Oh, it's back on its feet. Bother its feet? Back on its... I don't know. What would you say? It's not fallen over. Let's put it that way. Oh no! Our knight has gone. Our knight has been mobbed. Oh, the other knight's... Is he gone? Is the knight gone? I'm not quite sure. I think... I don't know what's happening over there. General kind of chaos and carnage has happened, but now there's more big chunky lads. Okay, right. What we need to do is we need to get to that knight, who now appears to be sort of upright again. I'm just going to kind of go in that direction and just see what happens. Okay, the big orc fella has gone over. Okay, this is good news, but we have lost another knight, which is somewhat unfortunate. Okay, right, let's keep going along here. So where can we move to? We can move to there. We're just going to do that. Okay, you chuck a fireball that just took our person out. Okay, right, you live and learn. Okay, so the fire mage appeared and went, don't worry guys, I've got this. And then killed our only remaining knight. Okay, thanks. Fine work. Good job. Right, we need to get over here, I think. You're getting a bit near. So how about we take you out? That did nothing. And we've fallen off and died. Why did we fall off? Okay, right. So both of our archers are gone. Both of our knights are gone. And we're down to 2 catapulty things, a tower and a wizard. Okay, it's all gone splendidly well so far. Let's just roll a thing down there as hard as we can and try and knock that thing. Okay, right. That was probably quite a good idea. That marble has gone onto the floor. Sorry, everybody. There's going to be tidying up to do. And you, I think, let's try and sort of barrel that through the middle and try and take out as many as we can of that kind of gaggle over there. So let's see if we can get any of them. That was 2 of them. Not as many as I wanted it to be. And then we've got the big thing. Okay. That again needs to take out their sort of war machine at the back there. So, oh, okay. We hit something else, but it didn't matter because we still pinged onto their big kind of, war engine thing. Okay. 16 coins. I feel like another fire mage might be quite a good idea. So let's put them over... In fact, put them here, look. Put them just there. They can fire the other way. Right, and now we're possibly in a bit of trouble. But okay, we'll give it a go. Not build, end turn. Right, so we've done everything we can. A good number of our people have been killed in a slightly unfortunate series of circumstances. But never mind, it's all fine. Right, that orc is a bit near to our fire mage person. Not loving that at all. We've got 8 money. There's a treasure chest on there. Why is there treasure? I like treasure. Treasure is fun and shiny. Okay, we're going to move you back a bit. And we are going to chuck a fireball onto that chappie. Okay, boom. Are you down? Yes, you are. Phew. Okay, right. Here you go. Down. Up to 9 money. That's very handy. Right, this... fire mage over here. I better take you out. So there you go. Fireball. Boom. Ooh. Wow, they're going to land in the tea. Oh, I thought we were going to land in the cup. I was going to go, no, it's ruined the tea. But no, we're all good. We're all good. A lot of other things have appeared at the back. So we're just going to roll a thing in that direction and hope it's fine. Right, we took one out. It didn't kind of, have a skittle effect as I wanted it to. Never mind. This could be tricky. We're going to do that, look. We're going to go like that and just see what happens. Okay, that was quite effective. That actually worked okay. And then this can go like that. Just chuck the marble down. Take that thing out because they're archers. That just took out 3 things all in one go. That was amazing. Okay. Right. Are we able to get some more people back in? Like the knights are only 2. And they might sort of help out a bit. So if we get a knight just here. And then get another knight just here. Then get another one over here. And another one over here. That gives us 4 more people to move around. Or just some people to possibly absorb some damage. they can just sort of, get in the way or whatever. And then we've got 9 money. I think maybe... Oh, what do we do? Do we save up for a marble shooter? Yeah, we're going to save up for a marble shooter, because they do seem to be quite effective. Right, okay, so end our turn. We've sort of replenished our troops a little bit, which is quite handy. And we've got knights to try to deal with the little kind of purple blobby thingamajigs. I don't think there's any kind of attacking on us. I think we're too far away. Okay. Right. 2 dragons have appeared. Brilliant. Okay, good. Right. Dragons then. Okay, how about we immediately try and take out that dragon? Because that's going to be a problem, isn't it? So get rid of the dragon. It's gone. Okay. That one dragon has gone already. And something else went as well, which is amazing. Okay. Right. That is going to be really helpful. And then we've got a knight. Okay. Knight. You go in that direction and knock that thing over. Also, you've knocked a tree about a bit, but okay. And then you can sort of charge over in that direction. And I'm going to hope that you do something. Okay, you've knocked over a goblin, and that's kind of it. Okay, but there you go. That's fine. That's another coin coming our way. Thank you. Right, another knight. Okay, if you go here, you can then propel yourself forward into those 2 things. Okay, you went much higher than I thought. You took off. Right. Okay, unexpected. I'll be honest, unexpected. Right, you take that thing. Why are they jumping? Why are they so airborne all of a sudden? I thought we were going in a line. Okay, right. They're possibly going to die a little bit. You can come around this way. You can't really reach it. How about over there, look? If we lob, can we get into that place? Can we sort of lob a fireball over in that direction? Boom. Did that knock you out? Yes, it did. Okay, 1 down. That's better than nothing. That's good. Other fire mage is going to have to put something in the middle there and just get rid of those things. So, boom. And many things are spinning around. Did we get rid of that one? Yes, we did. Okay. So we're on 22 money. I think we build a marble shooter. Yes, okay, so that's one of these things. This side is looking perilous. So we'll put that just there. And then we've got 7 money left. I want to get an archer, because I want the archer to shoot that treasure chest, because it might have something nice in it. Okay, so come out of that. And then we've got this thing remaining. How are we going to take that dragon out? Because if we fire it down there, it's going to... Yeah, hang on. We might just sort of fire it in that direction and deal with the dragon at another time. Right, so roll this in. Oh, I'm very sorry. That wasn't as effective as I was hoping, because they all sort of stood up. Botherations. Okay, and then we've got you. I think we try and roll a thing like that and just see what happens. Okay, physics! Okay, one orc went. 1 orky hitty lad has gone. But I think that's all we can do. So end our turn. I'm intrigued to see what the dragons do. The dragons move really far. Oh, botherations. Okay, the dragons are going to be a problem. The archers are, unsurprisingly firing at our people, because, as is their one. Oh, the dragons... Right, the dragon's breathing fire, although it is setting fire to its own people. No, one of our knights has gone. Our knight is down. That knight is boldly standing up. Fire mage. Did the fire mage go over? I can't move the camera. I want to go and see if our fire mage fell over, because that would be sad. I mean, this knight is doing a grand job. Oh no, the fire mage did go over. Oh, that's not good at all. Okay, this here, that is a bit of a mess, isn't it? Okay, right. That knight there, if you could just sort of go in that direction, how many people did you knock over? I can't quite... He just stood back up. Well, that's just not allowed, is it? Right, Archer, can you take out that chest? Knock that open. Okay, what is it? Oh, just some money. Okay, right, that's fine. We'll take cash. Cash is good, thank you. Okay, you fire over there. We're going to use the fire mage on the dragon. We're going to roll a ball in that direction to take out hopefully those two. Okay, we took one out. Only just. They tumbled across the board, but okay, that's fine. Then we've got you. Okay. So you, I think, will get you just sort of sprinting in over here. Boom! And you've gone down. Okay, good. You've actually fallen over. This is good news. And then you, if we drop a fireball sort of near to you, is that going to knock you up? Did nothing. Did nothing at all. Oh dear. Okay. Right. Use this on the dragon. In you go. Boom. Oh. The dragon is off the dragon is off the table. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, people who own these miniatures. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean for that to happen. Okay, we've got this. I think we'll roll that in that direction. So do that. So that can take out, hopefully, a few of them. Yeah, that's taken out a few. And then the last remaining unit is this. So we'll do that. We'll drop a marble pretty much on top of them. That can roll in. Hopefully, they can all go down. That was another 3. That was 3 down. Okay, right. We're on 24 money. But we are down a few units. Okay, so grab ourselves a fire mage, because they were really effective. We'll put a fire mage back up on that hill. Only got 9 left. Do we go for another archer? Just go for a nice, precise, accurate shot. So go for an archer up on this hill, and then get another knight to come in over here and deal with all this lot. That I think we'll have to do. I don't know how we unlock the new things. I want another tower. I want another big shooty tower. Maybe we need to survive this level to then unlock more things. I mean, yeah, are more baddies coming in? They've all moved. They're firing arrows. Can't quite see the firing arrow. And knight over. Leave our poor knight. Okay, that knight's dead. Okay. When I said leave him alone, I meant leave him alone. I think that's it. No more people have appeared. So no more enemies have turned up. So I think what is now on the battlefield is what we've got to deal with. Okay. I mean, yes, we could drop a thing on you. So let's do that. So you can take out, hopefully, that gobbo. Oh, crikey, yes, that was very dramatic. And I assume they're dead. Did they hit our guy? I think they spun. I think the goblins spun so much that they crashed into our fire mage and knocked them off. Okay. That is not part of the plan. Oh no, this is terrible. Okay, right, we need to take out that thing because it's getting a bit near. So fire that. It just pushed it back a bit. Okay, no. Again, that's not supposed to be what happens. Okay, there's an orc over there as well. Right, fire that at the orc's head then. And that just pushed it back. Which is no bad thing, but it's not as effective as, this kind of thing that's going to happen. So if we do that, just try and skittle them all out of the way. I thought it wasn't going to work then. A minor bit of, demo-based sort of glitchiness going on. But that's okay. It's a demo. That's what these are for. Right, okay. Who do we deal with here? You're really far away. So I think we will smack into you and hope that you fall over. Nope. And now you're stood right in front of our archers. Excellent. Well, I'm glad that went well. How about we'll roll that down there and hope that scatters off into other people. But yes, like that. Although it didn't knock that other guy over. Some of the people are quite resistant to being knocked over, aren't they? Okay, you can take out... Joe, you can take that out, actually, because that is relatively near to it. So you roll into that thing. Okay, that thing goes. That's good. And then we've got one thing left, which is there. So we're going to try and drop a marble onto you. Okay, you've at least gone further away. And are they down? They're down. Okay. 14. We can't replace our fire mage. But down here isn't looking too bad. Okay, we're going to end our turn and hope everything is fine. Okay, there's only sort of 3... Oh, no. Okay, right, we need to take them out because there is a thing there. They're trying to attack us, that's bad. They're trying to attack us over here, but that's okay. But yes, there is imminent threat. The castle is under threat. Okay, we need to deal with that immediately. So how about we... No, not there. Where's the thing? You, I think, isn't it? Yes. Okay, right. You take that orc out immediately. Just smash that into them. They are gone. Brilliant. Okay, good. That's the threat neutralized. Then we've got the archer here. You might need to take out this orky boy. So you do that. Okay. These guys aren't moving. Why aren't you go away, orky boys? Okay. Is it worth firing at that treasure chest to get some goodies out of it? Maybe we should do that instead. Okay, more coins coming our way. So next turn, we might be alright. But this turn is going to be troublesome. Right, you've got to take those two out. So roll a thing into them and hope we get some... Ooh! They got... Incredibly, I mean, they're pushed back, which is fine. But those two remained on their, I say feet, bases. It's outrageous. How did they manage that? We could go for you. Because you're getting toward the front. So let's do that, shall we? So, boy, we appear to have gone over them. We're not very good at attacking the little blobby things. We keep jumping over them. Useless. Okay, roll that all the way down there. And, sorry about the pain, and that's one down. Okay, but they're all the way at the back, which is fine. And then we've got the big chunky lad. That can go down there and take that out. So hopefully, yes, you can get off the battlefield entirely. Okay, bye-bye. And we will buy a fire mage to go over here, I think. That's going to be our best thing. So put a fire mage over here. And then we'll pop another knight in. Oh, hang on, no. We can get another marble shooter thing. These are particularly good. So we'll have another one of those. And there's only one money left. Bother. Okay, right. End our turn. I don't think we're going to get attacked. Oh, they reached the castle. They're literally knocking on the doors of the castle. Okay. We've lost our health. We're down to 4, I think. But does that mean they vanish? I think they've just sort of gone. Which I suppose is good. But we did lose a point of health. Okay, right. And then we've got quite a few people around us. Okay, do you know what? We're going to drop a thing on you. Yeah, so drop a fireball on you. Boom. Okay, you spin off into space. Please tell me you're not going to land on your feet. You've landed on your feet. Really? Come on, game. Cut me a bit of slack. Okay, we're going to push that way and try and not... Right. Okay. These have all got, like, lead bases or something. Surely you lot can't still be standing up. Stop it. Stop remaining on your feet. Go away. Right, we're going to chuck an arrow at you. And are you going to fall over? Hey, one's fallen over, finally. Okay, good. That one is down. This is another archer. There's no more... Oh, there's treasure over there. Can we get that? Maybe you could grab that, please. Because that'll be quite handy. That's going to be more goodies. Another 5 gold, wherever it is. Okay, that's nice. Then we've got this. That can just roll a marble straight at you. Get off the table. There you go. Brilliant. You can deal with that thing. You missed. These knights are rubbish. It's definitely the knight's fault and not me. And this isn't going to work, is it? Because that's going to hit those trees. Okay, we've hit some trees. Can we hit the trees at the people? No, we've cleared a path. Let's put it that way. We've cleared a nice path. Okay, that is also... Oh, botherations. Okay, we're going to do that. And I think our knight might have got taken. Okay, we took out our knight but didn't take out the blobby thing. Excellent. Okay, do you know what? Boom. Just roll that in there. That's got to get it, surely. Okay. I don't know how we get rid of that thing. It's got to come this way, and then we need to hit it with some more stuff. Okay, let's build a fire mage. Put the fire mage there, and hope that thing kind of hops to it. Yeah, okay, right. We're going to chuck a fireball on it. I think there's only 2 enemy left. I think we should be all right. he says. Having not been alright for all these times. Right, okay, fireball, and boom, and is that gone? I think it is. Okay, there is one enemy left. They are down there. We're going to roll a thing at them. And have at you, and boom, and off the battlefield they go. And I think that's it. Victory! Yes. Okay, brilliant. Right, that was good. That was good. So it took a while, granted, but we got there in the end. So, enemy units knocked over 67. We got 143 coins. We built 16 units and we lost 8. Most of those due to my own bumbling incompetence. But okay, continue. So now do we go to another level? Oh no, that's it. That's the kind of end of the demo. Okay, right, that's fine. Because that is kind of, that's what a demo is. Little sort of taster of what the full game is about. Thank you for playing the demo. You're very, very welcome. We hope you enjoyed a little taste of what we're cooking up. In the full game, you will have more levels, different game modes, and of course, tons of new figurines and units to obtain. Hurrah for the shiny collectible things. Please, please wishlist the game and all that kind of stuff. Okay, if you do want to wishlist the game, if you're interested, then yes, there are links to various kind of important websites, Steam store page, all that kind of stuff in the video description. So go and have a little look at that if you're interested. Okay, this is quite intriguing. So I clicked on the PvP button from the main menu and it brought us to a little kind of skirmish screen where you can set up your own game and you can have different amounts of players. And I imagine you can just play with somebody on the same machine. That's all quite fun. However, over here, there is a low grav mutator. Now, I'm not going to play through the full thing because I think we have seen sort of right now what the game has to offer, but I'm going to tick the low grav modifier mutator thingy and just see what happens. I mean, there's different maps and things. Castle bomb. Push the heavy bomb into the enemy castle and keep the enemy from pushing it into yours. Oh, okay. That's a fun game mode. So a little sort of, like a tug of war type thing with a bomb that moves about. Let's just go for point control. Move your units inside one of the control points and keep them safe until the next turn to earn points. Yeah, okay, that seems fine, because all I want to do really is go and check out the low gravity thing and just see how bonkers that is. So, let's just dive into a very quick skirmish. We won't complete it, we'll dive in and, just see how daft everything is in low gravity. Okie doke, here we go. And I think right now we don't have any troops because, we're playing PvP. So I think the initial thing you have to do is spend your money and get your troops down. So how about we just put in a marble shooter over here for those guys, so for the greens, and I mean that's kind of all I wanted to do really. And then let's put a house down, just boop, little house. Okay, exit and end our turn. And now I think we're going to play as the orcs. Okay, so there we go. So we're now playing as the red team. So over here, let's get a fire mage. Let's put a fire mage in and also a house for interest of fairness. There we go. Right, end turn. So now we can see, I think, we're going here, look. So if we turn around and move over this way a bit, right, how is this going to work with low gravity then? We're going to fling a marble at the fire mage there. And boom. Oh, right, they've gone into orbit. Who knows? They'll find them in space somewhere. They're now space junk. And the marble has left the table. Okay. Right, fine, that's good. Maybe, could we build a knight and just see how silly they are? Because they were sort of flying around before. So, okay, we'll do that. So there you go, there's a knight. These guys haven't got anything anymore. The red orcs are at a bit of a disadvantage, I'll be honest, because they haven't got anything. We'll put a dog down. We didn't put a dog down before. Okay, so now I don't think I can do anything. So we'll go to this turn. So then we've got the 2. Okay, so the knight. Okay, so can you sort of move really far? Can you do... You're going to fly off the table. Oh, are you balanced? No. Okay, right. So the knight is gone. Excellent. Brilliant. Okay, that was good. And then we're going to, do that at you. And boom, you go. And we hit the castle as well. Okay. Right, so the anti-gravity thing is just a bit daft. that's just a bit silly, and it makes things a little bit more kind of anarchic and a little bit silly. But you know, that's fine. I like that. I like a bit of extra silliness every now and then. That's quite good fun. But okay, right, there we go. I think yeah, we've had a quick look at the anti-gravity thing, and yeah, it is as expected, making things a little bit bonkaloids. Well, there we go. That was Table Tactics, or at least the demo of Table Tactics, and I really enjoyed that. That was really good fun. I would absolutely play a little bit more of that, because it's got that kind of very fun sort of laid back feel, like you are playing it around a board, but there's no sort of, you know, there's no worries or cares about damaging your figurines. You're not going to be scratching the miniatures and, you know, breaking bits off of them and ruining the paint and such like, because, you know, they're all here in virtual land, which is wonderful. And it works really well. I like that. I like all the sort of the strategy involved in, do you go for like a fire mage? Do you try and chuck marbles at them? Do you want to use the marble which comes from the sky? Do you roll one along the ground? Stuff gets in the way, that kind of thing. Sometimes it is a bit unpredictable. Sometimes you hit the baddies and they kind of go wobble off and then get back up on their feet and such like. So I like that. That was really good fun. And it looks good as well. Got that sort of fun, sort of cartoony look to it, which works. So yeah, all in all, that was very enjoyable and pretty good for a demo. I think, yeah, there's only, what, a couple of bits where it went ever so slightly laggy. And that, yeah, it resolved itself within, what, a second or so. So it wasn't that bad. So yeah, overall, a lot of fun. And yes, I can see us coming back to that when there's a whole sort of roster of things to go and pick up and more missions and everything else. I can see us popping back to this and just playing a little bit more. But yeah, I think for now, we shall wrap things up. As we've mentioned, there are links to various kind of important sort of things, Steam store page and website and all that kind of stuff in the video description if you would like to learn a little bit more about the game. But yes, we shall finish things up for now. Hopefully you did enjoy this. If you did, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with all the other bits and bobs and nonsense that we get up to in the Geek Cupboard, as well as keeping up to date with Table Tactics when we come back to it at some point in the dim and distant future. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time. There we go, the King and Kettle. It's this, it's Rob the God. Rob the God, he's a hero, he is Rob the God. He's got a feather in his cap, he's got a beard. This could be the planty room. We could have so many plants. Hang on. I feel like there's a book here to be written. We've got the Executioner and the Nun.